Today, after this AIDS in the chapter, Human Health and Diseases, we have discussed about the disease AIDS, right? After this, another disease, that is cancer. Now today we are going to discuss about the disease, that is cancer. Cancer is again a second deadly disease that is in the world. In the whole world, this is the deadly disease that because of its danger, because of its damage that which is created to the human body, right? Basically, what is cancer and what it is because of? Cancerous condition or the cancer that is basically because of the uncontrolled division of the cells, right? So why this uncontrolled division of the cell leads to? What leads to this basically uncontrolled division of the cell? That is the cancerous conditions or the tumorous conditions. What happens is actually in the case of the human beings, already provided by the nature, there is a feature that is called as a contact inhibition. Okay, there is a feature within the human beings that of the contact inhibition. This feature is attained by all the cells. What is this feature? That is, if the cells they are in contact with the subsidiary cells, if they are in contact, they provide the inhibition of their divisions, right? They do not provide the division until and unless that contact is broken down. In the previous classes, we have already studied that if there is some wound or the damage to our skin, let's say कोई चोट लग गई है या कुछ भी हुआ है, injury हुआ है, ठीक है? Certain part of the cells are removed, and so the subsidiary cells they become active and they create and the new count of the cells and they fill that particular gap, right? It is only under that condition when there will be a gap created and hence the sidelines जो cell हैं हमारे जो sideline cells हैं उसके साथ के gap के साथ के वो सारे cells division undergo करेंगे और उस gap को fill करेंगे, है ना? But under certain conditions, the cancerous cells, or because of the certain conditions prevailing in the human body, the cells they leave this particular feature. That is, this property is known to be lost in those particular cells. And if the property is lost, that is means they are not having this particular feature, that is of the contact inhibition because of any reasons. The reasons can be physical, chemical, or the biological. जो आगे पढ़ेंगे हम. So किसी भी reasons की वजह से अगर ये फीचर लॉस्ट हो जाता है, अगर ये फीचर ये प्रॉपर्टी उन सेल्स में नहीं रह पाती है, इट लीड्स टू दिस कंटैक्ट इनहिबिशन नहीं हो पाता है, हेंस दे डू नॉट बेसिकली प्रिवेंट द ग्रोथ ऑफ द सेल्स. मींस व्हाट? अगर ग्रोथ ऑफ सेल्स प्रिवेंट नहीं होगा तो जो सेल्स हैं वो अनकंट्रोल्ड डिवीजन देनी शुरू कर देंगे, जिस कंडीशन को हम बोलते हैं कैंसर. ओके, सो व्हाट इज दिस कैंसर? इट इज अ वेरी डेडली डिजीज and this is basically because of the uncontrolled division of cells. Now, depending upon the effect of this cancer or the uncontrolled division of the cells, if it is taking place on a particular part, only one organ is getting suffered. ठीक है, सिर्फ एक ही organ इससे suffer हो रहा है. कैंसर हुआ, uncontrolled division of the cells चला, लेकिन वो cells सिर्फ किसी एक टिश्यू के हैं या किसी एक organ के हैं, then that leads to, or we can say simply the uncontrolled division of the cells that is basically localized to a particular area or to a particular organs, then we call that particular type of the cancer as benign cancer. In one word, you can write that this effect is localized, means to a particular organ only, right? But if this happens that the division of the cells is taking place and the cells they are becoming of the nature that is a proliferative type. Proliferative means the cells they become they are not just localized to one particular organ or to one particular site, they just move within the body, that is from one organ to the another with the help of the blood, right? So if they are moving from one organ to the another, that is the effects, they are not just localized over one particular organ, then it causes another type of the cancer which is called as malignant cancer. That means it is not localized, or we can say simply it is going to affect more of the organs, right? So throughout the body, it is proliferative type. Okay, so it is proliferative means it is going to move from one body organ to the another. through the particular tissue, that is the blood tissue, right? The cells from the infected organ within the body, they get, you can say, cut from there, they are removed from there, or they separate out from that particular site. Via the bloodstream, they are going to different particular organs, and wherever they get blocked, there they create the tumorous cells again, right? The cells that which causes this malignant cancer, they are called as the neoplastic cells, or they are called as the tumor cells. These are called as neoplastic cells or the tumor cells. This property of causing the disease via the bloodstream to any of the other organs, that is called as metastasis. Because of its proliferative nature, because of the proliferative nature of these cells, that is the neoplastic or the tumor cells, they move with the help of the bloodstream to the different organs, from one organ to the different organs, and there it creates the another group of the cells which are having the uncontrolled division of the cells. Okay? Sorry, I wrote controlled. Sorry. This is uncontrolled division. Cancer means uncontrolled division of the cells. Okay? Uncontrolled means क्या मतलब क्या है? Uncontrolled का मतलब क्या होता है कि इतना ज्यादा division of the cell होना कि उसको आप लोग रोक भी नहीं पाते हो. मतलब if basically what happens during the cancer, you must have heard of this. Initial stages, when this uncontrolled division of the cells is taking place, the person is not getting any symptoms at the very initial stages, right? After a particular while, what is going to happen? After a certain time, what is going to happen? There will be, the cells count will lead to as much high content of the cells will be there in the tissues that which are hindering the proper normal functioning of the human body. और अगर ऐसा होता है, then there will be certain symptoms which are noticed, है ना? कुछ पेन वगैरह होना, कुछ मतलब और कोई सिम्टम्स हो गए, कुछ फीवर वगैरह, या फिर कुछ अनहेल्दी सिम्टम्स, अदरवाइज एनी ऑफ द सिम्टम्स रिलेटेड टू दैट. ठीक है, अगर ये कंडीशंस आती हैं, अगर ये कंडीशंस में हमें कहीं ना कहीं पे नजर आता है दैट देयर आर सर्टेन सिम्टम्स व्हिच आर नॉट गोइंग, द सिम्टम्स दे आर पर्टेनिंग इन आवर बॉडी, दैट इज फॉर द लॉन्ग पीरियड, है ना, वो ऑलरेडी वहीं पे परसिस्ट कर रहे हैं, दे आर देयर फॉर द लॉन्ग पीरियड ऑफ द टाइम, देन द पर्सन गेट्स अ डायग्नोसिस, एंड व्हेन द डायग्नोसिस इज डन, if the person is detected by the cancer, then the person will be given the further treatment methods, है ना? So that is, till that time this uncontrolled division of the cell cannot be diagnosed until unless the person is not getting any symptoms. Done. So these are the two types of the cancers, that are the first is benign cancer, second is a malignant cancer. Benign, which is localized to particular organ, to particular area. Malignant, which can be proliferative in nature and goes to the various other organs as well. Okay, getting now further, what are the various causes? मतलब ये चीजें तो हैं, ठीक है, ये प्रॉपर्टीज हैं, मेटास्टेसिस है, लेकिन क्यों है? What are the various reasons behind this cancer? So the reasons behind the cancer, or you can say the agents that which causes the cancer, they are of three types. That is cancer causing agents. They are of three types. One are the physical agents, physical reasons, another are the chemical reasons, and still other are the biological reasons. Okay, the agents that which causes the cancer, they are called as carcinogens. Now the physical carcinogens, that can be simply in the form of the radiations. Okay, the UV radiations from the sun can be there, simple X-rays can be there. Okay, the ionizing and the non-ionizing type of the radiations. So these can be the radiations, for example that of X-rays, UV rays, etc. X-rays, UV rays, etc. are the types, are the disease, are the factors, the physical factors or the physical carcinogens or the agents that which causes the disease, that is cancer, right? Chemical means can be the certain chemicals like that which are present in the tobacco, right, or in the cigarette. Okay, that which actually leads to the cancers, that of the type of the lung cancers. Okay, so what are the chemicals? The chemicals present, chemical mean kya hai? Chemicals present in tobacco or cigarettes, that which may lead to the disease of lung. That is a kind of lung cancers, right? Clear? Biologically, there are certain viruses that which causes the cancer, and the cancer causing viruses, they are called as the oncogenic viruses, right? The cancer causing viruses, these are the biological means the living organisms, though they are inactive outside the human host body, but still they are counted as being the organisms which become living when inside the host cell, you know. So that is, they are acting as a biological agent for causing the cancer. Getting? So the cancer causing viruses called the oncogenes, they also have certain of the oncogenic viruses that also have the certain of the you can say genetic material, that which if present within the body of the humans, that can lead to the uncontrolled division of the cells, that is called as cancerous conditions, right? Now how to basically diagnose these, जो भी एजेंट्स हैं जैसा भी डैमेज कर रहे हैं बॉडी के अंदर, इसका डायग्नोसिस कैसे किया जाता है कैंसर में? अगर मतलब डायग्नोसिस मींस हाउ टू डिटेक्ट इट, है ना? डायग्नोसिस मींस हाउ टू डिटेक्ट द पर्टिकुलर डिजीज दैट इज कैंसर. अगर इसका डायग्नोसिस करना है, फॉर एग्जांपल से सुपरफिशियल डायग्नोसिस है, यानी स्किन या फिर आउटर टिश्यू कोई है उसकी अगर डायग्नोसिस करनी है, आउटर प्रॉब्लम्स हैं, तो उसके लिए सिंपल बायोप्सी किया जाता है. बायोप्सी इन विच देयर इज बायोप्सी फॉलोड बाय द हिस्टोपैथोलॉजिकल स्टडीज. ओके, बायोप्सी अलोंग विद हिस्टोपैथोलॉजिकल स्टडीज. व्हाट इज दिस? बायोप्सी में क्या किया जाता है? A simple sample of the tissues is collected, tissues layer लिया जाता है, ठीक है? And from that particularly, if not of the very internal organs we are talking about, तो वहाँ पे क्या है, sample of this tissue layer जो है वो लिया जाएगा. It is then checked or it is treated with a certain technique, पूरा technique है इसका, in which the sample is you can say microscopically viewed under the microscopes, and then the location of the certain of the other agents like that of the cancer causing agents or the viruses if present, that will be localizedly seen, that will be noticed. Histopathological studies यही है सारी. मतलब बायोप्सी में तो सिंपल ये क्या है, सैंपल कलेक्ट किया जाता है कैंसरस एरिया का, ऑर्गन का, इन्फेक्टिव ऑर्गन का. उसके बाद उसकी सारी जो नेचर है, हिस्टोपैथोलॉजी मतलब उसका पैथोलॉजिकल हिस्ट्री सारा निकाला जाता है, एंड देन इट इज द स्टडीज आर मेड एंड हेंस इट इज डायग्नोस्ड whether the person is suffering with cancer or not. Okay. But for the other internal organs, which are deeply seated type of the internal organs की अगर हम बात करें, so there are certain disease, there are certain diagnostic techniques. What are that? For example, there is CT scans are there. CT means computed tomography, right? CT scans are there, or the person is also asked for the MRI. MRI क्या होता है? That is the magnetic resonance imaging, right? You can write MRI is magnetic resonance imaging. So these are the techniques by which the CT scans are there, MRIs are there, or radiography, that is using the X-rays, that can also be there, which is used for diagnosis of the cancer in the internal organs. So these are for the internal organs, specifically when they are asked for these particular scans. ठीक है, इन scans में से भी जो diagnosis है वो हो सकता है, that is internal organ, if it is present any of the agents that might have led to the uncontrolled division of the cells, then it can be diagnosed over here using these particular strategies or the techniques as well, right? So how to diagnose? That is commonly through biopsy and the histopathological studies, or the internal organs may also be counted for any of these technologies, right? The techniques. Okay. Now next is, after its diagnosis, how to treat it, right? What is the treatment that which is given to the person who is suffering with cancer. We know that the treatments at the initial stages is possible, but till the time it has been diagnosed or till the time it is getting known with the symptoms, then the person is getting the division of the cells that is much in the body which can't be controlled. ठीक है, तो उसको यूजुअल सेंस में ट्रीटमेंट देना दैट इज नॉट पॉसिबल. ठीक है, ट्रीट कर पाना उसको दैट इज नॉट पॉसिबल. बट इफ treated also, that can be the treatment can be made with the surgery. Number one, अगर इसमें सर्जिकली उस ऑर्गन या उस टिश्यू को कट करके रिमूव कर दिया जाए, इसमें सिंपल क्या है कि जितना पार्ट जो है वो कैंसरस ग्रोथ हुई है, अनकंट्रोल डिवीजन हुआ है, उसको अगर सर्जिकली रिमूव कर दिया जाए बॉडी से, देन दैट कैन ऑल्सो गिव द ट्रीटमेंट टू दिस पर्टिकुलर disease. How to be treated? That is how the cancer could be treated. That is through the surgeries. Number one, okay, in which the tissue which is responsible for the uncontrolled division, that is removed from the patient's body. Right? This can also be with the help of the radiation therapy. Radiation therapy क्या होता है? जिसमें radiations की मदद से इसको ठीक किया जाएगा. लेकिन radiations in itself, if they are harmful, they are not used. The radiations which could only damage the cancerous cells, tumorous cells, सिर्फ वही यूज की जाती हैं. रेडिएशंस वो हमारे सेल्फ सेल्स को खत्म नहीं कर सकती हैं या डैमेज नहीं कर सकती हैं. ऐसे रेडिएशंस जो हैं उसके साथ इसको ट्रीट करवाया जाता है. मींस द टारगेट ऑफ दोज रेडिएशंस आर ओनली द tumorous cells. They are the only cancerous cells, but not the extra healthy cells which are surrounding the tumorous cells. Okay. The other method of the treatment can be immunotherapy, in which the immunity is created as a stronger one, right? By giving certain of the medicines, drugs are added, right? By which the immunity can be made as stronger, so that if any of the division of the cells is counting in the body, then that is the growth stops there and then only, right? And then afterwards surgically, the portion which has been extra added into the body, that will be removed, right? If these conditions are possible, if it happens to be known or diagnosed at the early stages. But if the you can say diagnosis has been made at the very later stages, then only the medicinal use which is taken for the cancer suffering patients, that is done, is only to prolong their life. Okay, that is not to बेसिकली 100% ट्रीटमेंट तो पॉसिबल नहीं होगा ऐसी कंडीशन में, लेकिन ये है कि उन मेडिसिन के साथ सिर्फ थोड़ा समा जो ये डिजीज का इम्पैक्ट है, फाइनल इम्पैक्ट दैट इज डेथ, उसको थोड़ा प्रोलॉन्ग किया जा सकता है, लाइफ को थोड़ा सा एक्सटेंड किया जा सकता है. बट डेथ इज अगेन दैट हैज टू बी देयर, राइट? सो दैट इज गोइंग टू हैपन, बट द पेशेंट विल बी गिवन मोर ऑफ द लाइफ, यू कैन से. ठीक है, सो प्रोलॉन्ग द लाइफ, और यू कैन से फॉर द डेथ विच इज यू कैन से, मतलब उसको थोड़ा रोक दिया जाता है और पेशेंट की बॉडी थोड़ी सी क्योरेबल हो जाती है, द पेशेंट कैन लिव अप द लाइफ. सो अकॉर्डिंगली दीज ट्रीटमेंट्स आर गिवन if it happens to be at the later stages, right? There is no treatment further, but that can be only prolonged. Okay, so certain other biological response modifiers are also added. Biological response modifiers, है ना, यानी कि जो इस डिजीज के अगेंस्ट हमारे जो बॉडी के अंदर इम्पैक्ट्स हैं उनको खत्म करके हमारी बॉडी की एक्टिविटी को मॉडिफाई कर सके, ये ऐड किए जाते हैं. दैट इज ओनली टू एनहांस द इम्यूनिटी, राइट? इम्यूनोथेरेपीज में बायोलॉजिकल रिस्पॉन्स मॉडिफायर्स एज इन द फॉर्म ऑफ द अल्फा इंटरफेरॉन्स, दे आर एडेड, है ना, अल्फा इंटरफेरॉन्स, they are added so that these patient body, they can be not further suffering from this particular disease. खुद में ही ये अपने लिए एक इम्यूनिटी क्रिएट कर दें, खुद में ही एनहांस मॉडिफाइड अपना इम्पैक्ट जो है वो रिस्पॉन्स जो है वो दिया जाए, और हेंस दे कैन बी फाइनली क्योर्ड फ्रॉम द ट्यूमर, राइट? सो दीज आर अ फ्यू ऑफ द ट्रीटमेंट मेथड्स अगेंस्ट दिस पर्टिकुलर डिजीज, दैट इज कैंसर. ओके, सो after this, now the diseases are ended up. That is, firstly we studied about the different of the pathogens, the categories of the living organisms. that which causes the different diseases. After that, the two diseases in details which we have studied, that are the AIDS and cancer. Okay, so this is the human health and diseases portion is done. Now there is another portion of this chapter that is a very important part, and you are going to get the question definitely from this part, and it will be also a highly scored question. Okay, means you should not leave any of the answer unattempted from this portion, and that is of the drugs and the drug addiction or the drug abuse, right? So drug addiction and drug abuse में पहले तीन तरह के drugs की study आपने कर ली है. First of all, why this has been added as a part of your formal education? That is because there are certain factors that which leads to the person thinking of having the drugs or getting addicted to the drugs. Those factors, they need not to be there in the mind of the person. Also, that is you as a student and you as a nation builders, you should be aware of what are the bad impacts of taking the drugs, right? So why basically the people, they go for the drug addictions and the drug abuses and all, and what are the bad impacts of this, what the impact will be there on your health or on the society, right? So knowing about all these so that you can be well aware about, also you can spread this awareness in the people around you. So that is why this has been added as a part of the formal education. Okay, why it has been added as a part of the formal education? So that you can be well aware, and also you should be forwarding this awareness to the different people, right? So this is the topic of the drug and alcohol abuse. Very important are the three drugs that we have to study about and their source, how they are taken, or what effect do they cause, right? So depending upon those, all these features, we have to study the different drugs. First is the first category of the drugs, they are the opioids, right? Opioids. Opioids are basically, you can say, taken from these are due to the diacetylization of the morphine. And what is the source of the morphine? Morphine is the source, is the latex of the poppy plant. Okay. So सबसे पहले poppy plant जो है, poppy plant I guess आप लोगों ने देखा होगा, what is the poppy plant? And the scientific name for the poppy plant is Papaver somniferum. This is Papaver somniferum. The source of this is actually the poppy plant. Okay, if you are asked what is the source of the opioids, right, then it is a latex of the poppy plant, which is taken, latex of this is taken out from the poppy plant, it is collected, and it is proceeded further for the chemical reactions that include diacetylization. Okay, right? The diacetylation that leads to the formation of, this latex that includes the morphine, and its diacetylization is done, which leads to the formation of these drugs that are opioids. Okay, morphine is collected from the latex of the poppy plant. This morphine is chemically treated to make the opioids. Now, these opioids, when they are taken within the body, they actually goes and damages the opioid receptors. They are basically received by the opioid receptors. And where are these opioid receptors present? The opioid receptors are present. The opioid receptors are present within the CNS, and that is the central nervous system, and the gastrointestinal tract. Gastrointestinal tract of the human body, where when these are received, that is when these opioids are accepted, they causes the damage. If they are causing the damage, the receptors are lying within the CNS directly. If they are causing the damage to the CNS, that is the central nervous system, then definitely the mental breakdown will be there. So that is, these are going to alter the conditions of your mental stability, you can say, right? So that is called as the CNS or the gastrointestinal tract, that which is having the receptors which receives and provides a certain action towards these particular drugs. Getting? Okay. So this is taken by snorting or by injections. So आप इसमें लिख सकते हो, ऐड कर सकते हो that how these are taken, opioids, they are by snorting, that is by snorting, snuffing through the nose, and then secondly by the injections. Okay, the method by which the opioids are taken, that is by snorting or by injections, right? Okay, now coming to the second type of the drug, that is cannabinoids. The cannabinoids, they are taken from the another naturally growing plant, cannabinoids. They are taken from the flowers of cannabis. Flowers of cannabis sativum. The flowers of cannabis sativum is a plant that which is going to give rise to the drugs like that of the cannabinoids, right? These cannabinoids, they have their receptors primarily in the brain itself. ठीक है, इनके भी जो receptors होते हैं, that is the cannabinoid receptors, they are present within the brain. That is present within the brain. Okay. The flowers of cannabis, they are specially used to create or to form these particular drugs that are the cannabinoids in the form of the charas, ganja, or the leaves and the other parts like that of the raisins, okay, of this cannabis plant. They can also be used in this charas ganja formation, marijuana. Okay, so ye jo other forms of the drugs hain, they can be also created from this cannabis plant only, right? So the other forms of the drugs that which are created, that is marijuana, hashish, then charas, and ganja. Okay, so these are the some of the drugs, other forms of the drugs that which are taken from the cannabis plant. Okay, primarily this cannabis, that is bhang. ठीक है, cannabis sativa जो plant है, flowers of cannabis sativa पूरा लिखो इसको. So this is this plant का जो main जो type of the drug है, that is bhang. ये plant ही bhang का पौधा है. ठीक है, आपको देखा होगा आप लोगों ने, widely grow करता है. So उसके flowers में से जो भांग है वो तो इतनी simple में मतलब use की जाती है, but still it has a particular impacts on the brain. ठीक है, and the other forms of the other parts of this particular plant, they can be also used in these, again the deadly type of the drugs that are named as these different. Okay, how this is taken? Again, this is basically, I guess this is taken through snorting, right? This is also taken through snorting. Okay, so these are cannabinoids. The next are the coca alkaloids or the cocaine. That are the third types of the third type of the drugs that are coca alkaloids or cocaine. The names you must have heard it in the social media, usually the TV channels and the films and movies and all. So that is the coca alkaloid or the cocaine, which is obtained from the plant, that is erythroxylum. Erythroxylum coca. Okay, the plant that is erythroxylum coca, that has, this is basically native to South America, and that is basically used to produce the cocaine, right? This actually interferes with the transport of the, ये हमारे body में एक brain में एक chemical secrete होता है, that is dopamine. Okay, that basically provides, you can say the can say the behavior or the feelings that of the happiness within our body, right? That is a natural secretor. ठीक है, dopamine, that is a natural secretor. When you are happy, when you are overwhelmed, like बहुत खुश होते हो, so उस समय पे ये dopamine जो है वो secrete होता है, ठीक है. But if it is secreted more frequently by the use of external sources like this, then it will be back to our body again, है ना. So this is it is basically interfering with the activity of that dopamine, right, which is a natural, otherwise you can say a chemical which provides a happiness feelings, but still this also provides, this again affects the CNS, ठीक है. मेन इसका इफेक्ट भी ब्रेन पे आता है, हमारे सेंट्रल नर्वस सिस्टम पे आता है. So it is interfering with the transfer of that particular chemical dopamine, and it itself creates the feelings of the extensive happiness within our body, within the human body. That is for which the person under depression, right, as an antidepressant, we can say the person starts taking this particular drug, or that is called as a cocaine. That is only to relax the mood, or relax the, or have the feelings of the happiness and just out of this world type of the feelings. But actually these things, they are not that effective, because if we talk about certain of the drugs, they are taken by our body to some extent. If they are taken by the body to some extent, that is for the medicinal uses only, then they are okay. But if they are taken more frequently, and that is not because of the medicinal impact, right? They are not given by any of the doctors, they are not suggested by any of the physicians, but the person is taking it for their own, you can say, changes, that is they are requiring those particular changes in their life, then that may lead to the drug abuses. Okay, ye abuse kya hai? That is the only thing that when otherwise the doctors also provide certain of the, jaise morphine ki abhi humne baat kari, that is a painkiller, that is taken as a very effective sedative and a painkiller, right? And the doctors are usually give it to the persons, those who are suffering with those who have just got the surgeries or so, hai na? So just to relieve from the pain. But if that is taken under the precautionary measures, that is for only certain time, it's okay. But if they are taken for the prolonged time period, for their own, you can say, choices, by their own choices, then the person gets drug addictive, and that is called as a drug abuse. Okay, that is the misuse or the improper use of the drugs, which we call it as the drug abuse. Okay, so we will be talking about more here in this chapter. Okay, thank you so much for today.